I think whoever wins the first game
gets to choose the colors.
gets to choose the color. Yeah.
Wow, you're very much a lead by might, not by right sort of guy.
Well, this is the thing. If you just pick it immediately, maybe you can just like scare them into not doing anything.
That would be a bit of a mental game, but it does look like both of them are on the colors that they normally play.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Ayden got a good counter, but wasn't able to actually follow up with Jimrude to use the jump.
Yeah, this is a matchup where just like capitalizing on disadvantage is kind of a little bit awkward because you both have the same resources in a lot of places.
Yeah, I think it's also super interesting because the way that Peach usually likes to play is that Peach will just sort of fly right out of your range to sort of bait you into do something, and then once you have that opening, Peach gets to like press a lot of buttons in your area. But they both want to do the same thing.
Yeah,
so
they both have the same
float
buttons.
where?
Yeah, I mean, it is like, grounded versus floating versus like aerial. Like these are a lot of, interactions that they're going to be very familiar with. So if one of them is sitting like, just floating immediately off the ground, they're going to know not to like approach directly. But when you're in the corner, you have no choice other than to get out of there somehow. And that float back air going to do a great job. Let's see if there's an edge guard. No, the parasol covering that down air very well.
Heels can't beat the parasol.
No kicks for you.
Okay, but Jimrude finally answering in turn. Only 23.9% from Ayden, so this is pretty easy to come back from.
But nice pickup. Just a simple tournament and grab. And Ayden is definitely in the driver's seat of this game, but now the tables have turned in terms of advantage state.
Yeah.
Let's see how much Jimrude can milk out of this.
Peach is a terror to fight on the ledge. And Peach is showing, Ayden and Jimrude both showing it. Like, a lot of the damage that they're getting is pretty much, okay, I finally got you to the corner, and I'm not really letting you out. And the way it's getting out is usually some overshoot or commitment from the other one. It's getting beat out. They're fighting their way out of the corner a lot.
Yeah, it's less a positional based thing and more of like I'm gonna try to find something that'll either trade with your option or straight up beat it out. And it's been working out kind of well. But okay, bomb. That is one of the best scenarios to have the bomb. It just explodes directly on the parasol.
I think that's Sakurai himself saying that he would have preferred Ayden to win.
Yeah,
That's how I interpret it. In a Peach Ditto, whoever had the better turnip pools, that was divine
they deserve to
intervention.
win. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like Ayden there was actually reading the roll in, but then opted to switch to the second place at the very last moment. But still had the roll in covered. Unfortunate for Ayden, but still not gonna seem like it's gonna matter much. As 89% racked up, down smash does not hit. No, he does lose that stock early. Oh, footstool
are we getting
combos.
optimal?
Oh,
Nope.
not quite.
Get him up. Get him out. Get him
Yep.
out.
You can't do the optimal combos. You don't deserve to win. I'm sorry.
Yep.
This is the word of Baron, the gospel of Baron.
If you try and you fail, lose.
Yep. Great catch here, but can't catch again while you already have one in hand.
Beautiful tomahawk.
Low tomahawks are so scary too, because you're just like the jump is so short. There it is, a back air, simple, gets it done, and Ayden moving up 1-0.
Yeah.
I think Jimrude won the last time these two played at the Arcadian, right? It's been so long.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure
I
Jimrude
think,
won.
I think Jimrude won because I think Jimrude went farther in brackets. So
That is my headcanon as well. But I'm not gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, I think this is really interesting. Like, just sort of based off of the dynamic of that gameplay, it seems like this set is really going to boil down to who is going to be playing more consistently around the ledge area. Like, because there's not really many times where they're opting to disengage to center stage, it's like, okay, who's going to be more consistent at making sure that you stay in the corner? Because someone is going to be taking or fighting their way out. There's a clear winner every single time someone has got to the ledge.
Yeah, and we do see a color swap here going over to the wedding dress.
Oh, maybe they are fighting for colors. If you lose the game, you lose your color.
You only have a couple lives then. But yeah, this is really just such a back and forth game based on positioning. Like you said, who is in the corner is such a huge factor in determining this. It normally is, but I feel like it's just so like amplified in this matchup because the lack of like long range options to really like fight your way out, you have to really brawl your way out. And a lot of it's going to end up with trades. A lot of it, you just don't have the space to space around that huge forward air or the quickness of the back air.
Yeah, and it also makes sense too because, I mean, what can Peach sometimes do in the corner? She can use float. But this is the thing, when you're also fighting someone who's going to use float, it doesn't make as much progress, really.
Yeah, and still though, just getting that drop back air.
Oh,
And good catch on the Peach Bomber. Not something that you see very often punished because it's such like an awkward place to get it. And messing up the footstool combo, just sending the wrong way with that neutral air. Unfortunate.
yeah, that is going to be something interesting to see later on in the set. It seems clear that Jimrude is willing to do these like optimal punishes, and given like the nature of Peach, like a float cancel back air is actually like -7 or something. So if you're not spacing that appropriately, it looks like Jimrude is prepared to get an optimal combo starter from that. Obviously, hasn't been getting it right now, but the question is, will he get it later?
Yeah, and how much is that going to matter? Like, how much is just like a little bit extra punish going to matter versus the fact that, you're missing, when you're going for the optimal combo and you're missing, you end up giving up a suboptimal combo, which would have done more damage than your with optimal one. So I think that is a potential factor as this game goes on, but just gets a single nair off that down tilt from both of these players. Whipping a little bit, but I mean, the combos they're going for are so difficult. I don't blame them.
It is interesting to sort of see that, like, there is a level of like the choice in like how you're choosing the combo that I almost feel sad that I can't appreciate because I don't play Peach.
Yep.
But you can tell it's something that they are opting to think of. Ayden, it seems, definitely prefers to go for the more consistent combos, whereas Jimrude is opting to be like, okay, if I can get a good starter, I will try to do something a little bit tougher.
Okay, this is a great position for Jimrude, but unfortunately, I think that was an accidental ledge grab because that messed up the edge guard that he was going for, and now the back hit nair might be enough to put in a good spot, but just a hair off on that, and a little bit of stitch searching as 6 turners pulled in a row. Nothing good though.
The only thing I can say is that Jimrude wasting time floating, so optimal.
Yep, should have just hit down.
What if Ayden got another bomb?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want a bomb in that scenario, but yes, I understand your idea. Okay.
He's gonna camp out a little bit, Oh, but dot eyes, scary stuff now.
Oh, great catch there. And a forward smash makes you drop the dot eyes, and jump is sniped, and another one. Wow.
Sakurai said, excuse me, I still want this one to win.
Thank you, Ayden.
But in any case, really confident play from Ayden there, going for the charge forward smash, saying, okay, you're either holding ledge here or you're getting up now. Especially given that Jimrude still had the dot eyes in hand, and it worked out. Great stuff from Ayden.
Yeah, and if that is something that whiffs, like if Jimrude goes for like a drop float to try to punish like some sort of option there, it would have actually worked out super well for him. But unfortunately for Jimrude, finds himself on the receiving end of a golf club, and yeah, just great snipes with the turnips, catch both the double jump and the paracel. Incredible play here from Ayden. Seen up 2-0. Jimrude, a lot of work to do to get this reverse 3-0 going.
All right, both of them start. Get their turnip. All right, Ayden get first blood.
Yeah, and it's a hefty amount of blood too.
54%. Gets the down air, up air.
Oh, didn't get the drag down. Generally you want to go for the drag down there, get a little bit extra, but this time, still though, it's not going to matter. It's that 54% comes answered back twice in kind, as now Jimrude is the one so far ahead, and yeah, this is a pretty difficult edge guard, and he's not going to get it. Wow.
Ayden,
great recovery from Ayden.
Yeah, just barely survives that interaction, but takes a lot of damage for it. 152% to 66. This is scary.
Yeah, does great evasion on both those turnips, but gets caught with regrabbing the ledge. Still though, the best punish you can get out of it is a down tilt, and now the trade not working out for Ayden's favor, but still surviving until that dash attack.
Yeah, finally Jimrude getting the kill at 188%. And, you know, 92%, like, the only way that Ayden's going to kill here is if Ayden gets, like, a forward air. Or just keeps rinsing and repeating. So, still, relatively speaking, a really good spot for Jimrude.
Yep, Peach Bomber as a punish on the dash attack. Like to see it.
Is that another dot eyes?
I believe it is, but it's not gonna matter. Yeah, the eyes on the turnip don't matter if you die with it in your hands.
Yeah, that's true. You can get any pools you want. You're not going to get good ones anyway. I'll just kill you.
Yep. He goes for the down throw, reverse up tilt, catches the tech with the forward air, but not gonna work out. We see regrab of the turnip. Nice little combo there from Jimrude. Both these players just, I feel like have been landing a lot more of their combo game after the first one. All of these combos have been nice and clean so far this game.
Yeah, and it makes sense too. Like, one, they're opting to be more on the safe side. Like, it looks like Jimrude, for example, hasn't tried to do any more footstool combos. He's just like, okay, I wasn't getting them, and I'm losing, so we're done with it.
Yep.
But they've also had time to ramp. This was their first game in top 8, or the first set in top 8, and so they probably haven't played in a little bit of time.
Yeah, it has been a pretty long while since these players have played. Another neutral air, and we find ourselves on last stock. Jimrude a little bit behind, but with the turnip in hand, still though opted to go to the ledge, which is a really scary place to be.
Yeah, but Sony's trying to force your way out of the corner versus Peach. So, I mean, I think Ayden is doing such a good job here. Like I said before, it looks like Ayden is just playing way more confidently in the ledge to get like the meaningful punishes, and he's not letting Jimrude get out for free. Like, there haven't been too many huge combos. Like, a lot of the damage has been racked up in this stock. It's just been single hits again and again and again.
Right, but you keep putting your opponent in a position where they're like, 10% to win the interaction. It's totally fine to keep that rinse and repeat going, but now, that was Jimrude's opportunity to get the edge guard, and now finds himself once again grabbed, back thrown into the corner, and does grab that turnip, but you can't grab a second one.
Show me bomb.
What about a booty? A little bit of back air.
That'd be nice.
And once again, a grab 141, not enough to get the kill just yet, but a dangerous spot. Gets the down throw, great tech. Oh, another grab.
Is it gonna be it?
It's close.
Yeah.
It is. I was wondering if the staling, because he had done two back throws already, but no. Enough to get it done. 3-0 from Ayden, but just by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I think, an epitome of 3-0, but it was close, though. But still.
Asterisks on the bracket, for sure.
Definitely really interesting, though. I mean, I do think